Welcome back to Excel, a mental evolution podcast, and I'm your host, Dr. Seth Rose. In today's episode 19, we are talking about the I in building your shield. And continuing on with this abbreviated outline of building our shield, and now the more recent abridged outline of building our shields, the I today is going to stand for insight. And what I mean by insight or having insight is psychological insight. And what this refers to is the ability to perceive, comprehend, and interpret the psychological aspects of human behavior, your thoughts, emotions, and the things that you do every day towards reaching your goals. So if you think about it, every thought that you have, whether it's conscious or not, is tagged with an emotional response. And so there's a back and forth relationship between our thoughts and emotions and how that influences things that we do. So emotions and feelings then send signals to the brain, which then impacts our thoughts, our physiology, how we're responding to stress, etc. And humans are really hardwired to magnify the negative and minimize the positive. We call this the negativity bias. And it's really a way that's been ingrained in us for survival. We're hardwired to have this instinctual reaction to help protect us and protect our family because we're constantly viewing the world around us as something that could harm us or hurt us. But we ultimately have a choice and the ability to guide and influence the way that we interpret the things around us to confront this negativity bias. And one of the best things and best ways that we can promote psychological insight is by perceiving effectively. And one way that we can do that by kind of triggering emotional responses is by the practice of gratitude. Gratitude seems to be one of the few ways that we can shift our nervous system's natural tendency away from negativity. There's other things like breathing, heart rate variability, biofeedback, etc. But to help perceive things in a different light, so that way the emotional consequence from that is a little bit more neutral or positive. So if you think about it, it's really hard to be truly grateful for something and negative at the same time. We've seen that gratitude has been shown to increase positive emotions, self-esteem, confidence, optimism, and well-being. And research constantly shows that things like gratitude journal or just having a conversation with a loved one and eliciting appreciation or gratitude has been shown to be really effective practices. So that's the practice for today. It doesn't have to take long. 5 minutes is enough, but feel free to either journal or have a conversation to help promote, a true state of gratitude, which is far more than just simply saying what you are grateful for. So start with that. What are you grateful for today? And then go a little bit deeper into that reflective process. Why are you grateful for this, or why did this occur? And really start to tease out sort of those prompts. And it's even more powerful to do that with a loved one or someone that you care about. So that way you can discuss this in a kind of soundboard process. Or maybe you want to just share with somebody how much you're grateful for them. Writing out this kind of gratitude letter, if you will. And heck, maybe even deliver that gratitude letter to that person, if you can. So that's what we're going to end on is a nice little reflective practice and gratitude practice to help with going along with building our shield and developing this psychological insight. All right, that's all we got for today. We'll catch you on the next one.